Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramakrishnaya. Most revered President Maharaj, revered Vice President Maharajis, revered General Secretary Maharaj, revered Balbhadranji Maharaj, Shri Ram Sevak Bandyopadhyay, Shri Suvendu Majumdar, revered Maharajis, Brahmacharis, other sadhus, and devotees. Highlighting the significance of the avatarhood of Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda says, the nectar which has been obtained by churning the infinite ocean of the Vedas, into which Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and other gods have poured their strength, which is charged with the life essence of the avatars, Sri Ramakrishna holds that nectar in his person in the fullest measure. Just as in Buddhism, Christianity, and other religions, the ideals of these religions cannot be separated from the lives and teachings of their founders, as these teachers embodied those ideals. So also, in the Ramakrishna mission, its ideals cannot be separated from the life and teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. Throughout the world history, we have seen that the sadhanas and teachings of all the great religious leaders become the path for future disciples, while the realizations of its founders likewise become the goal for the disciples. And this is how the ideals are passed down to future generations. Regarding the ideals manifested in the life of Sri Ramakrishna, both Swami Vivekananda and Swami Sharadanandaji refer to them as the Ramakrishna mold. They are the standard for future generation. The inception of the Ramakrishna mission is a momentous event in Indian history. The mission brought about the national renaissance in India, which ultimately culminated in political freedom. It also caused widespread social awareness and initiated a mass educational movement across the length and breadth of the country. It gave a new gospel of service to Indian society through dedicated and well-organized service centers, poverty elevation programs, hospitals, and relief and rehabilitation work. All these spectacular achievements had a spiritual undercurrent that nourished and sustained the organization. The spiritual stream in the form of Sri Ramakrishna catalyzed the awakening of spiritual consciousness throughout the world. Ramakrishna mission in reality is Sri Ramakrishna's mission. It is his Punya Sankalpa that has taken the concrete form of this organization. Every activity of the mission is the representation of one of the facets of Sri Ramakrishna's multifarious spiritual ideal. Each of its members is working hard to put into practice his vision of serving God in human beings. Hence, Ramakrishna mission is continuation of Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual mission, which he conducted during his lifetime. How far relevant is the extensive service being rendered by the Ramakrishna mission in this modern age? What are the new challenges the mission is facing while dealing with the rapidly changing social and economic conditions in India and elsewhere? How is the Ramakrishna mission responding and orienting itself to the evolving situation? How beneficial and efficacious will be the activities of the Ramakrishna mission in the coming decades of the present century? These are important issues, not only from the historical viewpoint, but also closely related to the direction in which the mission has to expand its sphere of influence in the coming centuries. Thakur, Ma and Swamiji gave a new gospel of service based on the Vedantic ideal of seeing God in man. The groundbreaking idea of serving God in man captured the imagination of intelligentsia and common folk alike and opened a new vista of service and spirituality. The great contribution of the Ramakrishna mission is in actualizing this ideal and showing the world how to practice it in day-to-day life. Through this ideal of service of God and man, Ramakrishna mission became the front runner to the spiritual and social revolution in India. In the beginning, the Ramakrishna mission, with its meager human and financial resources, arranged some relief works, including the plague medical relief in Calcutta and also the drought relief in Murshidabad. These were spearheaded by Sister Nivedita and Swami Akhandananda respectively. Swami Vivekananda inspired and guided these initial service endeavors. Then, in course of time, permanent medical facilities were established by the monks of the Ramakrishna mission in the pilgrimage places of Kashi, Haridwar, and Vrindavan. Later, the Ramakrishna mission became a front runner in providing quality and nationalistic education to thousands of students coming from the middle class and poor sections of society. It rendered valuable service in the time of partition by opening orphanages and schools. The educational work of the mission, which commenced humbly in the pre-independence period, made major headway after the independence with the establishment of huge educational institutions across the country. The mission successfully expanded its relief activities into several major rehabilitation projects, spending a huge amount of money. The earthquake rehabilitation and super cyclone rehabilitation projects undertaken at different times are glowing illustrations of the efficient planning and effective execution of housing projects undertaken by the Ramakrishna mission. The Ramakrishna mission has turned out to be a beacon of light to thousands of people in a situation when such projects undertaken by the government agencies and others are found to be ineffective and ridden with corrupt practices. During the 150th birth celebration of Swami Vivekananda, the Ramakrishna mission undertook several mass educational and welfare programs such as value education projects and Gadadhar Abhyudaya Prakalpa, an integrated child welfare scheme. Special projects were executed targeting socially and economically backward sections of society. Most of the programs like GAP, WAP are still continuing with the financial help of donors. STEM labs and smart classes were introduced in our schools throughout India in last few years. Many centers of the Ramakrishna mission are extending their service endeavors in diversified areas according to the needs of the time. The Institutes of Human Excellence, youth and student counseling, self-development programs, languages and computer learning centers, and the provisions for self-development and self-employment are some of the fields in which Ramakrishna mission is expanding its service activities in recent times. The hospitals, dispensaries, and mobile medical units conducted by Ramakrishna mission are known for serving disadvantaged people at no or very nominal cost. The people immensely trust mission's sincere efforts in the health sector, and hence there is a growing demand for them. The excellent pioneering social work done by us in several fields has made a constructive impact on Indian society. As a result, several religious and spiritual associations have come forward to serve the people in the field of their choice in the last 100 years. They all acknowledge with gratefulness the positive influence that the Ramakrishna Mission has made on their sphere of service activities. Though the Ramakrishna Mission could serve a limited number of people residing in certain parts of the country, compared to the huge growing population of India, the perfect standard set by the mission has become an ideal for other service organizations to emulate and adapt in their service centers. The publication of books and journals is another important aspect of the spiritual service of Ramakrishna Mission. In the age of widespread internet connectivity and smart digital devices, the scope of printing books and journals in our daily life is fast diminishing. People are demanding digital books and journals. Ramakrishna Mission has not lagged behind in this digital revolution. Like its publications, we also provide great spiritual service to humanity through spiritual discourses and retreats. Ramakrishna Mission is trying hard to involve a number of unaffiliated centers into what is generally called the Ramakrishna movement. The formation of Sri Ramakrishna Vivekananda Bhav Prachar Parishads in almost all parts of India and active guidance by the monks of Ramakrishna order to those institutions have greatly extended the sphere of the positive influence of the Ramakrishna Mission to wider areas. The spiritual ideal is not limited to space and time. It is eternally guiding the humanity throughout its existence. Ramakrishna Mission is the concretized embodiment of Sanatana Dharma, the eternal religion of India. Hence, its endeavor, its endurance and significance will also remain for time eternal. It will continue to inspire, reorient, and rejuvenate the Indian national ideals of service and spirituality for many more centuries forward. To an organization that is destined to serve for hundreds of years, 125 years is but a small footstep in the landscape of endless time. Pranam. Thank you.